Hello guys, this is Kartenspieler 08 and today I want to show you a Shaddoll Invoked deck from a deck profile I found this Monday. Hope you enjoy it. So this is the deck profile I found and I want to tell you what I would like to change on this build. So first of all, there's 2 Shaddoll Beasts. I think that's fine. Then we have 2 copies of Shaddoll Dragon. And I don't think that Shaddoll Dragon is a card you really want to play 2 times. I think you should play only 1, because if you open it in your 5 cards, it does nothing, and if you fusion summon with it, the opponent has no cards on the field, so it won't destroy anything. So I would play only 1. Then I think that 3 Scormata is fine. Well, then we have another problem with the Perform Mages. Like I mentioned in my other video, I won't play with Perform Mages. I think they are all really bad. You should play other cards instead. Then we have 3 Alistair, the Invoker, that's correct, and 3 Wendy, and 2 Hedgehog, that's fine, but then we have 2 copies of Shaddoll Falco, and I don't think that Shaddoll Falco is a good card and that you should not play it. So summoning a monster from the graveyard in face down defense position is really slow today, and summoning itself isn't good either, and it's a tuner, but I think that doesn't help if Shaddoll has no own synchro monster. Yes, then what we have to realize is that in this build there aren't any hand traps, so going second should be really hard with this deck. And yeah, that you should really play hand traps. And we can see that in this deck is no area. I think you should play 1 area because it helps you in banishing opponents' cards, like the Golden Land cards, or Block Dragon, or the Elixirs from the graveyard to stop opponents' plays. It's really good in the meta, and yes. Then we have Instant Fusion. I think that Instant Fusion is not that good at the moment. I think you can only play 1 because it's limited, so it's really random, and wasting the extra deck slot for the 1000 Ice trick is not that good. And another problem is that opponents try to block your extra deck, so if they control the Buster Blader monster, you can't use it. Shaddoll Fusion at 3 is fine, and Terraforming 2. If you play 2 or 3 invocations, depends on you how many you want to play. Then we have Foolish Burial. I think that Foolish Burial is a good card in this deck, and in general it's better than Upstart Goblin because you can choose what effect you want, and you could also send a Trick Clown to get to Anaconda, but the problem is that lots of decks play Herald of the Arclight at the moment, and whenever you sent with Foolish Burial will be banished, and you won't get the effect if they control the Herald. So I don't like Foolish Burial at the moment. Then 3 Shadow Fusion is what you have to do, and 3 Super Polymerization is also kind of difficult. I think 2 weeks ago against an Emancipator it was good, as you could summon the Mud Dragon or you could summon the Earth Golem at Ignister, but at the moment they're trying to do the extra deck lock with the Buster Blader, so it does nothing if you go second against an Emancipator. And I think that important super poly targets are not in the extra deck. And what I can see is Shaddoll Shikinaga in the extra deck. I don't know what it should be used for, as there aren't any Earth monsters in the main deck. And the only way is Cross Sheep or an opponent's Earth monster, but the only opponent's Earth monster I can think of that would be on the opponent's field is Block Dragon, and fusioning away Block Dragon to give the opponent 2 or 3 searches isn't good. So I don't understand that. Then 2 Magic Meltdown is okay. Some people don't want to play 3, as you don't want to open 2 of them, or opening it and Alistair could be bad. And yes, then I don't understand the 3 Shaddoll Core. I think it's a useful card, but you don't need 3 of it, maybe like 1 at maximum. And yes, I think with the fusion monsters you have enough fusions you get back. So what I can see, what are problems in this deck is that you have only 3 light monsters in the main deck. I don't think that's enough. And there's no Auto Mystic Mine in this deck. Well, I don't think that Mystic Mine is played that much at the moment, but I think losing to it, you don't want to lose to it. Yes, and what I don't understand is why the Shaddoll Incarnation, the new trap card, is not in the deck. I think I would play at least one of it to either grind with it or to get Shaddoll effects with it in the first turn. Then to the extra deck, I think there are a lot of mistakes in the extra deck. I think that Invoked Elysium is fine, it's really good together with Super Polymerization, and it could work out against the Eidlich deck. Then I already talked about Shikinaga, and yeah, I don't like Shikinaga at all in this deck. You need additional hand cards to use it, and yes, I don't know how you want to use it together with Super Poly, and the only other way to summon it is Cross Sheep. You could summon it with Shaddoll Core, but I think that's very, very slow, and you don't want to do that. Then we have 2 Invoked Mechaba. In the deck, I think you should play exactly 2 Mechabas. Some people play only 1 Mechaba, but I think you just need 2 at least for being able to grind. Then we have 3 Shaddoll Construct. I think that